Hi guys, today is August 22nd, and today was a frickin' awesome day. So I want to share it before it ends. Yeah, it's been wonderful. Now, I do believe that getting traction on getting results takes time. So you can't expect for things to happen overnight. I have been in sub 2 for 4.5 months, a little bit more, and I have worked every single day, just like Pace does. I've just been working every single day, always doing something, but more than anything, reaching out to everyone, reaching out to just everyone that has reached out to me pretty much. Um, so if you're that one person that fell through the cracks, don't call me out. I have communicated with a lot of people, and I've helped a lot of people, and I'm happy to have done that. But as Pace has said numerous times to me, go get a deal. I'm like, okay. Um, and today was a fantastic day. We started off bright and early because Pace had charged me with um, grouping the gators into groups of about 50 for double closings, which are going to become more and more common. So, of course, I set off to do just that. I got a committee together of wonderful people, really great people who stepped up and were working really hard to get this going. So I started my morning with an early meeting with Lucas and Debbie and Melissa and Chris and Benjamin. Later, we also added Michael and hmm, dang, that's not good, is it? Um, Roland, Daniel Roland. Sorry about that, Daniel. My apologies. Anyhow, so that was good. And we decided that what we needed to do, and we got going on it. And I had to cut out early because we tried to keep the meeting as efficient as we could. Because I also had to go to my 2 storage units. As you can see from behind me, I'm surrounded by boxes. I'm trying to get ready for my move to the States. And I have 2 storage units. And I was like, oh my God, I got to go through those. So I had a friend who was kind enough and came and helped me to decide, what can be given to Goodwill. Would he like to take, because there were things of value there that I wasn't going to move, and what do I absolutely have to move, and what needs to go in the trash. Goodwill was a bit disappointing because they were very picky. They didn't want to take many things, so that really annoyed me. I was like, what? And he's like, take it to the dump, take it to the landfill. I was like, take it? Are you saying take it to the landfill? And he said, yes. And he was really rude to me. And I'm not normally rude, but I was rude right back. I said, how dare you say I should take this to the landfill? And it took him by surprise. And I said, you think that these things should go in the ground, in the dirt? I was really livid. I was like, I cannot believe you. You guys are supposed to be helping people, and instead you're saying put it in the ground. I hate what we have done to our world, and you want me to make it worse? I said I brought these things here to make it better, and you're being so rude, and you're telling me to go put it in the ground. Why don't you just go pour poison in the ground? The guy was like, you know, he didn't know what to do with me. It was funny. I brought it to my house, and I have to figure out how to deal with it, but I'm not putting it in the landfill. That's ridiculous. We've got clothing, we've got blankets, knickknacks, chairs, tables, desks. I'm like, that's not going in the ground. I'm sure somebody could really use it. Anyways, that's a bit of a side story. That was a little bit of a low point of today. But I did have a lot of good things that happened, besides getting all sweaty and stinky and exhausted. I had John Sump, who is a wonderful new sub 2 student of only a month, and he's already done 3 deals with Uncle Lonzo, and he just brought me what I think is going to be my first deal. And what's really cool about it is that the wholesaler who brought it to him, his name is Fabian, and Fabian is relatively new. He's been in for a few months, and I had taken him under my wing when he first came in. I blew him up on social media because I wanted him to, get a good start. So I was very happy that Fabian and John had connected because they're really good, both very good souls, very nice people. And I think I'm going to do this deal. I think tomorrow we're going to sign it, get it under contract. And my TC is going to be Ashley. Ashley is awesome. So she's going to carry it to the end for us. And I will be announcing my first deal, if that comes to be, which I believe it will, in the next while. And I also helped Daniel, because Daniel on our committee he didn't sign up for the committee originally. We pulled him in because he created the spreadsheet that was for the Gators the last time, and therefore we needed his expertise, and he was gracefully did it. But he also shared with me that he was having a bit of a hard time on his first deal. So I put him in touch with John Sump, and I think John will help him. And I also think that when he meets Lucas, Lucas will help him in our committee. Although, I haven't said anything to Lucas about it yet. I'm sure he will. Another really good thing that happened was that the 3 last properties of the 5 altogether, we got an acceptance. We've reached an agreement. And they are under contract. So I'm very happy. I'm going to be coming to the States. I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. I know I'm going to help a lot more people, and I'm going to build my own portfolio, and I am ecstatic. Some might say I shouldn't be, because the estate has lost about, I think about 4, maybe 4.5 million since last October because of the downturn in the market. But of course, I'm not happy about that, but there's enough there that I am not complaining. I'm just very happy. That it's finally happening, and I can leave this poisonous fight that my wicked father intentionally set up. And I'm going to fix what he did wrong. Because, he had point blank said, oh, you guys are going to be fighting over my money, and which, of course, we were. He set it up that way. And you guys will never forget me. You're going to always be saying my name. No, I'm not. Some of you may know my father's name. And if you want to look it up, you can probably learn it. But I'm not repeating his name. And you know what? I'm also not carrying that hate that he tried to push down into me. There was enough abuse. There was enough negativity in his lifetime. I am so happy it's over. And I'm going to get to do what I want to do. And I'm delighted for Pace Morby and the community that he has built. And for all the people, there's so many fantastic people. There are also a couple of little shitheads, but that's okay, because there are people like that everywhere, even in Sub 2. But if I come across them, I'm just going to point blank say, this person is not good. I'm going to I don't care. I don't know why some people don't do that. But anyhow, I would say a very large portion of the people, most, are very, very good. And it's all I need. I am blessed. I don't know how I got into this community. I don't know. how lucky I am. How lucky am I? I'm very, very lucky. And one day, I'm actually going to be half decent on YouTube. But for right now, you're looking at my boxes. Oh, but I want to show you something. I also went over to my father's house, which my brother wouldn't let me step on that property. He would scream and yell and say he was calling the police. I don't care. He can go ahead and call the police. Look at what I have. I picked figs from my the trees in the back where they've been rotting for, the last 3 seasons, or well, 10 seasons. He left that house empty for 10 years, my brother did. Anyways, figs are awesome. If any of you have trying to choose one that is really ripe, but if you don't know figs, you're going to hate the look of them. You're going to go, oh my God, she's eating what? But bottom line is that they are very, very tasty, super good for you. And, oh, here's one. All right, so take a look at this little thing. Doesn't it look ugly in a way? I mean, it looks like a nice little teardrop, but then when you look at that, you're like, what's that? So I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Oh, yep, here I go. All right, so I'm popping it open. This, to me, looks like that, the little shop of horrors. Doesn't it look like that? The little shop of horrors? Yeah, it does. But take a look. That is pure honey. It is honey. It is so sweet. There's no doubt about the fact that these tend to, when you first taste them, you're like, what is that? There's lots of little seeds, but they're delicious. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Figs. Figs, figs, figs. I was on the phone with Ashley, and I sent her pictures of them. She didn't make any comment. So I think she doesn't like figs. But I love them. Oh my God, they're so damn good. Anyways. What a kick-ass day. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. And I even got to see my man, Pace Morby, on, wholesale hotline with Daniel and with Jamil, who is also a fellow Canadian. And I know so many of the Astro students just, sometimes we'll almost get in a little tug of war fight. Oh, Jamil is the best. I'm like, say that again and I'll reach through this phone and smack you one because, sorry, he might be good, but Pace is even better. So it's kind of funny because I know that they pretend to fight sometimes and we pretend to fight. I look forward to meeting Jamil at some point. I absolutely do. And if I get the chance to work with him, I follow him and things like that. But if I get a chance to work with him, that'll be awesome. But I'm in Pace's camp. So, what can I say? Anyhow, that's it. Today was just a really, really fantastic day. I think I've done putting my first deal under contract tomorrow. The estate finally reached, a point where it's going to be liquidated very soon. Great people that I was working with. We're getting the Gator stuff going. I survived my my storage units, even though they're still packed of stuff. And I picked figs. A good day. All right, take care, guys. And remember, traction takes time. Don't give up. Don't give up just because you're not there yet. You enjoy the journey, put in the full effort, and you'll get there. That's what I think. And that's what Pace says, and that's what Pace has done. And Pace has now announced he's going for the big B. And I'm not talking about big boy. I'm talking about the billion. Anyways. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.